Good evening. This is Akashvani. I'm Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates several developmental projects in Pune, lays foundation of over 7,000 houses for the poor. Both houses of parliament pass a number of bills amid ruckus over Manipur issue. National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill introduced in Lok Sabha. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal says violence in Nuh was pre-planned and result of a conspiracy, appeals for peace. Narcotics Control Bureau busts country's biggest Dark-net LSD cartel. And in cricket, series decider third ODI between India and West Indies underway at Trinidad. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asserted that India is moving towards self-reliance only because the government has shown full faith in the achievements of the common citizens of the country. He was speaking after receiving the Lokmanya Tilak National Award on behalf of Tilak Swarajya Sangh and Lokmanya Tilak Smarak Trust in Pune. The Prime Minister announced that the cash amount would be given to the Namami Gange campaign.
लोकमान्य तिलक के नाम पर मिले इस अवार्ड के साथ जो धनराशि मुझे दी गई है वो भी गंगा जी को समर्पित कर रहा हूं। पुरस्कार राशि नमामि गंगे परियोजना के लिए दान देने का निर्णय लिया है।
The Prime Minister flagged off metro trains marking the inauguration of services on completed sections of the two corridors of Pune Metro Phase 1. The Prime Minister also inaugurated the waste-to-energy plant under Pimpri-Chinchwad Municipal Corporation, developed at a cost of about 300 crore rupees. It will use up about 2.5 lakh metric ton of waste annually to produce electricity. Mr. Modi handed over more than 1,280 houses constructed under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. He also handed over more than 2,650 PMAY houses constructed by the Pune Municipal Corporation. Further, the Prime Minister also laid the foundation stone of around 1,190 PMAY houses and over 6,400 houses constructed by the Pune Metropolitan Region Development Authority. The National Mission of Clean Ganga NFCG has approved 7 projects worth around 692 crore rupees. These projects were approved at a meeting of the Executive Committee of NMCG held under the chairmanship of its Director General G. Ashok Kumar. Ministry of Jal Shakti in a statement said out of the 7 projects approved, 4 are related to sewage management in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. For sewage management in Uttar Pradesh, 3 projects worth over 661 crore rupees were approved in the meeting. The Lok Sabha was adjourned for the day following opposition protest over the issue of Manipur violence. The Rajya Sabha also witnessed one adjournment till 12 noon over the issue. In the Lok Sabha, when the House met for the day, members from the Congress, DMK, JDU and others trooped into the well, raising slogans against the government over the issue of Manipur violence. They reiterated their demand for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement on the issue in the House. Amid uproar, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla tried to run the question hour, but in vain. Later, he adjourned the House till 2 p.m. When the House reassembled in the post-lunch session, the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2023 was introduced amid din. As ruckus continued, the House was adjourned till 3 p.m. When the House reassembled, it passed the Registration of Births and Deaths Amendment Bill 2023, the Offshore Areas Mineral Development and Regulation Amendment Bill 2023, and the Constitution Scheduled Castes Order Amendment Bill 2023 amid din. As ruckus continued, the presiding officer adjourned the House for the day. In the Rajya Sabha, when the House assembled for the day, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar mentioned about the adjournment notices moved by opposition members. Members from the Congress, TMC, DMK, RJD, Left and others reiterated their demand for immediate discussion on the Manipur issue under the Rule 267 by suspending all other business. The chairman said he has already agreed for a short duration discussion under Rule 176 and also allocated time for it. As pandemonium prevailed, The chairman adjourned the House till 12 noon. When the House reassembled at 12 noon, the question hour was taken up amid din. In the post-lunch session, where the House met at 2 p.m., opposition parties, including Congress, TMC, Left and DMK, started sloganeering, raising demands to allow Leader of Opposition Mallikarjun Kharge to speak on the Manipur issue. Later, the opposition parties staged a walkout from the House for the day. The House passed the Mediation Bill 2021 and Biological Diversity Amendment Bill 2023. The House was then adjourned for the day. The Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2023 was introduced in the Lok Sabha today amid din. The bill is to amend the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Act 1991. It empowers the central government to make rules in connection with the affairs of the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi, including the functions, terms and other conditions of service of officers and employees. The government has clarified that it is not going to review the existing new pension scheme as of now. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha, Minister of State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary said the government does not intend to assure its employees the pension of 40 to 45% of the last drawn salary, replacing the existing market-linked pension. He also clarified that the committee constituted by the government to review the existing new pension scheme of the government employees has not given its report. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal has expressed concern about the unfortunate incident that occurred in Nuh district yesterday. While chairing a meeting with Home Minister Anil Vij and top administrative and police officers in Chandigarh today, the Chief Minister said violence in Nuh was pre-planned and resulted from a conspiracy. He said the authorities are investigating the incident further to comprehend the underlying causes and motives behind it. The Chief Minister said efforts are underway to identify individuals involved in the incident who are not from the Nuh area.
सब जिलों में शांति स्थापित इस समय की गई है। वहां कर्फ्यू लगाया गया है। कुछ जिलों में 144 धारा भी लगाई गई है। सब मिलाकर 44 के आसपास एफआईआर हुई है और 70 लोगों को हिरासत में लिया गया है। 5 लोगों की मृत्यु हुई है, जिसमें 2 पुलिस के कर्मचारी हैं और 3 सिविलियन हैं। इन सबको मुआवजा जरूर दिया जाएगा।
The Chief Minister appealed to people to come forward and help in restoring peace. 16 companies of the Central Police Force have been stationed in Nuh and surrounding areas. In addition, 30 companies of Haryana Police are also present at the location. The Patna High Court has upheld the caste survey being undertaken by the Bihar government. A bench of Chief Justice K. Vinod Chandran and Justice Parthasarthi delivered the verdict today on various petitions challenging the caste-based survey. The survey is slated to be carried out in 2 phases. The first phase, under which a household counting exercise was taken up, was conducted in January this year. The second phase of the survey commenced on April the 15th, focusing on gathering data related to people's caste and socio-economic conditions. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Narcotics Control Bureau (NCB) has busted the country's biggest dark-net lysergic acid diethylamide LSD cartel, Zambada. The NCB has seized a record 29,013 LSD blots along with 472 grams of MDMA powder and 51,38,000 rupees drug money from accused persons. This is the second major Indian LSD cartel to be busted by the Bureau in a span of 3 months. Addressing media in New Delhi today, NCB Deputy Director General Gyaneshwar Singh said that Zambada is the only Indian LSD cartel on the darknet rated 5-star by illicit consumers and traffickers.
They intended to open the first LSD outlet in India with minimum stock of 1 lakh LSD blots. In total, 6 cases registered to demolish these 2 cartels, F1 or F420 and the Zambada cartel. We have effected 22 arrests and seized more than 29,000 LSD blots. I must tell you that commercial quantity of LSD is about 6 blots. So in these cases, about 5,000 times commercial quantity of LSD has been seized.
Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has said a time-bound inquiry will be conducted to find out how the 700-ton girder machine collapsed during the construction of a viaduct for the Samruddhi Expressway in Thane district early today. speaking to reporters after visiting the accident site this evening. Mr. Shinde said 20 people have lost their lives. He added that 5 others were safely evacuated. The Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO has said the condition of the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft is normal after its successful insertion in the translunar orbit. The perigee burn on board has successfully raised the orbit and the spacecraft has entered into the moon's sphere of influence. The lunar orbit insertion is planned for the 5th of August. The Government of India's premier publishing house, Publications Division, has come out with Yojana Classic, which is a collectible series on various thematic areas crafted from selected works published since 1957 in Yojana. Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Apurva Chandra today released the book during his visit to the Publications Division stall set up at the ongoing Delhi Book Fair at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. A record of over 6 crore 77 lakh income tax returns ITRs have been filed for 2023-24. The Central Board of Direct Taxes, CBDT, said the total number of ITRs filed till yesterday is over 16% more in comparison to the previous financial year. On the last day, over 64 lakh ITRs were filed on a single day. It said the department also received over 53 lakh ITRs from first-time filers. CBDT said over 46% of these ITRs have been filed using the online ITR utility available on the e-filing portal. Former Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been pardoned today in 5 of 19 charges brought against her by the military junta after the coup in 2021. The amnesty, marking an important Buddhist religious day, Dhammachakka Day, will reduce her 33 years jail term by 6 years. The 78-year-old Nobel laureate Suu Kyi was moved from prison to house arrest last week in the capital Naypyidaw. On Monday, the military junta extended a state of emergency for another 6 months, postponing an election promised by August this year. According to critics, the extension of emergency will prolong the crisis in Myanmar. The UN's cultural agency UNESCO has said the iconic Italian city Venice should be added to a list of World Heritage Sites in danger. UNESCO in its report said the city is at risk of irreversible damage from overwhelming tourism, overdevelopment and rising sea levels due to climate change. The agency aims to encourage better preservation of the site for future. In cricket, India were 200 for 2 wickets in 28.2 overs in the third one-day international of the 3-match series between India and the West Indies at Brian Lara Stadium, Tarouba, Trinidad today. But the countries will also play 5 2020 international matches after the ODIs, starting from the 3rd of August. Team India continued to display its exceptional performance in shooting on the 4th day at the ongoing World University Games at Chengdu in China. Indian University team bagged 4 more medals from shooting today, maintaining its 4th position in the medals tally with a total of 21 medals comprising 11 gold, 4 silver and 6 bronze. Indian shooters made a clean sweep by securing gold and silver medals in the 50-meter rifle 3 positions women event. India's 5th Kaur Samra claimed gold and her compatriot Ashi Choksi grabbed a silver medal, cornering Zeru Wang from China to accept the bronze medal. In the 10-meter air pistol team men's finals, Indian team, represented by Varun Tomar, Arjun Singh, Chima and Anmol Jain, bagged bronze. South Korea won gold and China secured silver in the event. The Australian Open badminton tournament kicked off in Sydney today. On the first day, Indian pair of Gayatri Gopichand and Trisa Jolly advanced to the second round of the women's doubles event. The Indian pair defeated the Canadian combination of Catherine Choi and Josephine Wu in the round of 32. In the pre-quarterfinal, they will face Japan's Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara, who are ranked 4th in the world. Now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates several developmental projects in Pune, lays foundation of over 7,000 houses for the poor. Both houses of Parliament pass a number of bills amid ruckus over Manipur issue. National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill introduced in Lok Sabha. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal says violence in Nuh was pre-planned and result of a conspiracy. Appeals for peace. Narcotics Control Bureau busts country's biggest Dark-net LSD cartel. And in cricket, series decider 3rd ODI between India and West Indies underway at Trinidad. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.